On the morning of October 20th, 2025, the digital world simply stopped working for millions of people. Users woke up to find their favorite applications unresponsive, their screens frozen on loading pages, displaying cryptic error messages. Games would not launch, social media feeds refused to refresh, and essential services seemed to have vanished into the ether. The disruption was not isolated to a single app or website. It was a cascading failure that swept across a vast portion of the internet. The source was quickly identified: a major outage at Amazon Web Services, originating in its critical US East 1 region in Northern Virginia. A single point of failure exposing the immense, invisible infrastructure that underpins our daily digital lives. Minor glitches escalated into a full-blown outage. It began at 3:11 a.m. Eastern Time. So many in the United States woke to a broken internet. Down Detector logged over 11 million reports worldwide. The root cause was a technical misstep during a routine procedure. AWS later explained a flawed update to the API for DynamoDB. DynamoDB, though invisible to end users, is a fundamental building block. A massive, flexible database for fast, reliable data access. Many services are built directly on top of it. When it falters, dependents lose their footing. The update triggered a more catastrophic failure inside DNS. DNS is the Internet's phone book, mapping service names to IP addresses. The faulty update broke that lookup. Apps chasing wrong numbers, or no number at all. Without the correct address, connections fail. Anything needing DynamoDB reads or writes was crippled. Like a kitchen with no recipes, nothing gets cooked. User profiles, game states, financial records, social posts stalled. The issue was in US East 1, AWS's oldest and largest region, with 113 AWS services affected, cascading into services that didn't even use DynamoDB directly. The impact was felt far and wide, paralyzing top digital brands. Snapchat became unresponsive. Users asked, "Is Snapchat down right now?" The gaming world was hit hard. Roblox went offline. Fortnite went offline. Even basic logins struggled. The disruption rippled into finance. Robinhood reported outages. Coinbase reported outages. Traders couldn't access accounts or execute trades. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Tools for work, education, creativity, down. Zoom, Duolingo, Canva, even Wordle reported issues. For many, the workday stood still. The outage showed deep cloud integration and fragility. Airlines like Delta and United saw disruptions. Airports delayed operations. Hospitals lost crucial communications. Schools couldn't teach. Mobile banking like Chime was impacted. The digital economy took a systemic shock. As reports flooded in, AWS engineers raced to diagnose and contain the problem. The first public acknowledgement landed on the Service Health Dashboard, confirming issues in US East 1, pinpointing DNS problems tied to DynamoDB. Transparency mattered. The status page became the source of truth for anxious developers and business owners around the world. Engineers traced the root cause to a flawed deployment. They halted automated rollout to stop the spread, contained the blast radius, and began rolling back to the last stable state. Priority 1. Restore DNS integrity for DynamoDB. A delicate operation, like surgery on the internet's nervous system. Disable faulty parts, apply fixes, then slowly re-enable under watch. Recovery unfolded over many hours. Core components came back first. Once DynamoDB DNS stabilized, dependencies re-established connections by around 6 p.m. New York time, most services had returned to normal. The great AWS outage of 2025 was a costly lesson in centralization risk. A dazzling digital world rests on a surprisingly narrow foundation. One region's error brought disparate services to their knees. Adopt multi-region architectures and consider multi-cloud for critical paths. If one site fails, automatically reroute to a healthy one. It adds complexity and cost, but far less than a day-long shutdown. Invest now to avoid catastrophic single-point failures. Use rigorous testing and phased releases with robust canaries, so issues are caught early, not globally. Disaster recovery is more than backups. It's prevention and practice. Cloud providers must build more resilient systems, and companies must design apps with failure in mind. The cloud offers immense power, so never trust a single location, a single system, or a single provider.